Oh, yeah, they're very nice.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Anti-war demonstrators protest U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War in mass marches, rallies, and demonstrations. Central Park is the starting point for the parade to the UN building. The estimated 125,000 Manhattan marchers include students, housewives, beatnik poets, doctors, businessmen, teachers, priests, and nuns. Makeup and costumes were bizarre.
Been saying that Al-Qaeda's base of operation has been destroyed and many of the leaders caught or killed.
Yeah.
And yet now you're comparing Osama bin Laden to Hitler. So is this a shift in your views or perspective on Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda?
No, he's always been dangerous. He's always been dangerous. I repeat what I said. I truly am not that concerned about him. And yeah, we disrupted their safe haven in Afghanistan, and they want it back. Fellow citizens, the year ahead will demand more patience, sacrifice, and resolve. It can be tempting to think that America can put aside the burdens of freedom. Yet times of testing reveal the character of a nation. And throughout our history, Americans have always defied the pessimists and seen our faith in freedom redeemed.
And if we're going to bring people together, as we must bring them together, if we're going to have peace in the world, if our young people are going to have a fulfillment beyond simply those material things.
Democracy, in order to live, must become a positive force in the daily lives of its people. It must make men and women whose devotion it seeks feel that it really cares for the security of every individual, that it is tolerant enough to inspire an essential unity among its citizens, and that it is militant enough to maintain liberty against social oppression at home and against military oppression abroad. Remember that in these grave days in the affairs of the world, we need internal unity, national unity. For the sake of the nation, that is good advice, and it never grows old.
With the newest production being a disturbing peek at the lives of crack addicts. It's called Crackheads Gone Wild. And it shows people committing strange acts, having sex, and living and dying for crack.
Hey, crackheads don't wow. Project don't wow. Do something for me, folks. Bust it out. Bam. Get that thing. Get that thing, folks. Get show. Oh, Bill. Oh, you ain't still hit the hooter. Show them how to hit the hooter. Crackheads don't wow.
I have an expression. When you deal with scum, you have to treat them like scum. And, you know, Rosie is scum. She's garbage. And I hit her hard. I hit her between the eyes. You know, I learned a long time ago in high school, when you have a bully, hit him hard right between the eyes. And that's what I did. And, you know, every poll showing 91%. The fact is, people hate Rosie.
Scum, garbage. Well, just when you think you can't get any uglier, it does. Although I got to say, that's just funny.
Miss USA is out of rehab.
Miss USA Tara Conner, something that's sparked a lot of passion between women talking about what she's all about.
Absolutely, Alex. In fact, it's interesting. Her mother is reportedly saying in People magazine that she saw her daughter drunk when she was 14 going to school, so we're going to talk about that and a lot more.
I'm listening.
And
I'll take sure.
You know, this is a date rape, and I think it is important, but it occurred in the context of three things. A very immature young woman, a very dependent young woman, and most important of all, a woman with bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
Now listen, if I'm in the audience and I don't know what bipolar disorder is, I kind of roll my eyes and say, all right, another excuse.
Unexpected and mysterious death of a one-time Playboy playmate, billionaire's widow, and tabloid fixture Anna Nicole Smith will stay on top of the story. Also,
George W. Bush is stupid or just inarticulate? Take a look and decide for yourself.
I think tide turning, see, as I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of, it's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words? No question that the enemy has tried to spread sectarian violence. They use violence as a tool to do that. We need an energy bill that encourages consumption. Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we. We must never stop thinking about how best to defend our country. I'm the decider, and I decide what is best. The United States of America is engaged in a war against a extremist group of folks. Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings take dream. If you don't stand for anything, you don't stand for anything. If you don't stand for something, you don't stand for anything.
Tonight, in our #1 story, it has again been proved by Paris Hilton. 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 Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
You want to call me a whore on national TV?
Yes,
There's only one whore on this split screen, and it's you, Mr. Shabazz.
As a woman of color,